Every time you scroll, tap, or refresh, you're not just passing time, you're training your brain. Social media isn't just something you use, it's something that's shaping you. And here's the part most people miss. It's not changing you in loud, obvious ways. It's happening quietly, subtly, so that one day you wake up thinking, feeling, and behaving differently without even realizing it. We like to believe we're in control of our habits. But what if the very tools we use to connect with the world are quietly reprogramming the way we think? In this video, we're going to uncover how social media is rewiring your brain and what that means for your focus, your memory, your emotions, and your identity. If you've ever felt your attention slipping or your mood being hijacked by what you see online, you're not imagining it. Think about your attention span. Social media thrives on short bursts of stimulation, 15 seconds here, 30 seconds there, designed to keep you swiping. The more you consume this kind of content, the harder it becomes to focus on anything longer or more demanding. Your brain starts craving that constant refresh of novelty, and deep work, the kind that leads to real growth, starts to feel exhausting. This isn't a flaw in you. It's the result of deliberate design. Over time, this conditioning shifts the way your brain processes information. Instead of exploring topics deeply, you skim the surface. You start living in headlines, sound bites, and quick takes. It feels like you're learning a lot, but in reality, your brain is adapting to prioritize speed over depth, a dangerous trade when real understanding takes time and focus. Then there's the dopamine loop. Every like, comment, and notification is a tiny hit of dopamine, your brain's reward chemical. This isn't accidental. Platforms are built to give you unpredictable rewards the same way slot machines do. The uncertainty of when the next like will come keeps you hooked. You might log on to check one message and end up losing an hour without realizing it. The problem is that your brain begins associating these micro rewards with your sense of worth. Over time, you're not just posting to share, you're posting to be validated, and when the likes don't roll in, you feel a subtle drop. Not just in mood, but in motivation. Social media becomes both the high and the crash. Social media also rewires how we experience relationships. In the offline world, connection is built on presence, listening, and shared experiences. Online, connection is often reduced to quick exchanges, emojis, one-word comments, or fleeting reactions. Your brain learns to treat these tiny bursts of attention as meaningful social interaction, even though they lack the depth and richness of face-to-face connection. Over time, this can make real conversations feel slower or less satisfying. Why invest in a deep, meaningful dialogue when a quick DM gives you the illusion of connection? It's a subtle shift, but it changes how you value and pursue relationships in the real world. Another way social media rewires your brain is through comparison. The constant stream of curated, filtered, and edited lives creates a mental environment where you're always measuring yourself against someone else's highlight reel. Your brain adapts by making comparison a habit, a reflex. You start scanning for where you rank in every situation, often without realizing it. The danger here isn't just jealousy, it's the quiet erosion of self-worth. Your brain starts to believe that what's normal is what you see online, even though it's heavily edited and unrealistic. And the more you internalize that standard, the harder it becomes to feel satisfied with your own reality. Memory is also affected. When you live life through the lens of your phone, constantly documenting and sharing, your brain shifts from fully experiencing the moment to framing it for an audience. Studies have shown that people remember less about experiences they photograph compared to those they simply enjoy. In other words, by trying to capture life for social media, you're often missing the life you're trying to capture. And then there's identity. Social media subtly trains you to brand yourself, to present a version of you that's more polished, more interesting, more on message. Over time, the gap between your online persona and your offline self can grow so wide that you start confusing the two. Your brain begins to prioritize the version of you that gets the most engagement, even if it's not the most authentic. So here's the big question. If social media is this good at rewiring our brains without us noticing, what else might it be shaping? And more importantly, are we okay with that? The answer doesn't have to be to delete every app, but it does mean becoming intentional. If you don't take control of your attention, your emotions, and your sense of self, someone else will. What's one way you've noticed social media changing the way you think or feel? Share your experience in the comments. You might help someone else see a pattern they've been ignoring. Here's the truth. Your brain is your most valuable real estate. Guard it fiercely. Social media can be a tool or a trap. The difference is whether you're the one using it or it's the one using you. If this video sparked something in you, subscribe, share it with a friend, and keep questioning the way the world shapes you. Because the moment you start thinking for yourself, you start rewiring your brain on your own terms.